Howdy y'all, this is going to be a 4x4 related video. This is just 3 edge pairing ideas I've got that I think are pretty useful, that I don't necessarily see a lot of the top people using, so hopefully it is of value. I think one of these is pretty basic, but there still could be people that are not using them. So we will go through these relatively quickly, or slowly, depending on how I'm feeling. So first one, this one's a pretty easy one that I think people should know by now. So you've done your cross plus centers and you're ready to start edge pairing, but you're like, oh, we've got some solved edges. When you have 2 specifically, you may want to just try doing 3-2-3, because the way it'll work out is after the first 3 you'll usually have a 3 cycle at the end, maybe a slice flip slice. However, what I like to do, and the reason I like to do this, is just to try and solve both of these into adjacent slots. So for example, like that. This is similar to like how I do Yao on big cubes, big cubes. And then just do the chain pairing like that. This doesn't necessarily mean I will end with, 2-3 cycles. I might have to do 2-3 cycles in a slice flip slice. But you could also get lucky, and I think in general it might just be better to insert these edges and go into edge pairing. And the reason being is the way 3-2-3 works on 4x4, the idea is after you do the first 3, you now have your blind spots in the back filled, and since that's more or less the point of the method, you might want to just do that if you get a lucky case with 2 edges like this. The only downside is that you might not end with a 3 cycle, you might have to do 2-3 cycles and then a slice flip slice. But I don't necessarily think that outweighs the pro of just having those 2 edges in the back efficiently like that, and then you can just, do your edge pairing like normal. So like these 2, da-da-dum, something like that. I didn't explain what I did there, but that was another little fancy thing, and I'm going to get into that right now. So this is another idea I've had, and I don't necessarily see people doing this. So it's when you got to do a 3 cycle, and it's going to then end in a slice flip slice. So here I would like pair the blue-yellow, and then I would then set up the green and yellow because that's what's coming up next. Instead of doing U prime hedge, and then having to do another hedge in a sec, it might be more move efficient here to just try putting this in quote unquote wrong like this, and then doing the slice flip slice now, and then inserting the 3 cycle at the end. So you're basically just displacing the slice flip slice. I'm not gonna go through that again, but like if you run the like move count numbers and just how good it feels and flows, I think that's something that could be pretty useful for higher level solvers to like keep in mind. Like it may be better for them to, instead of doing the slice flip slice at the end, if they know it's coming, just doing something that feels a bit more finger trick friendly like that, and then doing the... So when you set up like that, afterwards you have to do a slice flip, not a slice flip, you have to do a flipping algorithm no matter what, and then after that you go into the last edge. So that's 2 of my ideas, and then the last one, this one I can almost guarantee people are not using. This is for the first 3... I'm trying not to burp here. I'm really doing my best. It's basically a case for the first 3 of the 3-2-3 cycle. So you haven't got anything lucky. So we set these up, and then we notice here it's like, oh, we got to do slice flip slice. But we also notice that we're going to have to do slice flip slice again because of these 2. So here's a little bit of an option select trick you can do. So you can start doing the flipping algorithm, and then you're like, oh wait, I'm going to have to flip this in a sec. Why don't I just do that? And I'll show this again. So once again, we set up these 2. We know we have to flip this edge and then flip this edge. So 7 mover here, 7 mover here, 14 moves total. Or you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 moves. So it's only 2 extra moves, and you get a free edge flip from it. And then you just rotate here and then pair your edges. So many hedges for that one, that kind of sucked. I'm really bad at hedge on 4x4, by the way. It's a real problem. Thank you for watching.